Chances are you've got one in your home, a bookcase that's just jam-packed with stuff. It doesn't look so great. So Amy Thurston from Edit Home Styling is here to help us. She's going to show us 2 ways to style a bookcase. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Okay, what's your design philosophy?
I think that if an object has purpose, beauty, and sentimental
Something that really connects with you.
Yes,
yeah,
it's perfect.
It means something to you.
It has to be personal.
And it makes it that much more interesting when you have those personal items that, you know, as opposed to something they just bought at the store.
Exactly.
It doesn't mean anything to you. Okay, so this is our first example. What do you have here?
So my husband and I lived in South Africa for about a year, and these are all items that represent that experience. We have 2 weaver nests and a baobab seed here. We have the money from that country, and then some of the mud cloth and kuba cloth in here.
Do you have a go-to piece when you're styling?
Definitely clear glass containers.
Like this one right here.
Exactly. This is just a heritage jar. It comes in 3 sizes, and you can, do you mind holding that for 1 second?
Sure, of course I will.
Sorry about that.
And so usually
you can put whatever you want in it to personalize it. Bring in texture or color.
Do you like simplicity?
Yes.
Definitely. You don't want to put every single picture frame that you own in your bookcase?
Exactly.
Like I have in mine?
Exactly.
Okay, so now you're using books for a bookshelf.
Yes.
Do you tend to find ones at garage sales, or do you go to certain stores? Where do you find them?
Which are gorgeous, are from Mission Mall Antiques. They have excellent curated art, antiques, everything. I always find something when I go there.
How do you stack books to make them look like a designer like yourself was in your home? Always
do it a little wonky.
Okay, wonky.
Yeah.
That's the word, wonky.
Yeah, definitely. You can do that. So this bookshelf represents a tradition of my husband's family for 85 years. They go to the beach every year, and these 2 lovebirds started it. These are their love letters in this great glass globe from Todd at the River Market, and just some shells, and then the patina of the books kind of represents the ocean.
So you like the entire bookcase to be one theme?
Well, I think that's a good format for people to work from, is that they can, if they think of something that gives them pleasure, they can create a vignette out of it.
Okay, in terms of when they have their own books.
Yes.
Is that okay? It's like, how do you stack them to make them look good?
Definitely.
If they don't match, is what I'm saying.
No, that's fine. You can wrap them, which is what I've done here. Just wrap them in white, or you can do craft paper or black paper if you want to just create something that's consistent and cohesive. And then you can put whatever you want around them.
So you use craft paper to cover the books, like we did when we were kids, protecting our books
exactly,
in school.
Little book covers, yes.
And then it has kind of a more clean, uniform look.
Yes, and then whatever the pieces you have will make sense.
What's the biggest mistake that you usually see when you go out into homes? Clutter?
Well, clutter, and people buy what the latest is, and I feel like the biggest opportunity people have in their own homes is to shop what they already have and move it around, dust it off, and place it in a way that makes them comfortable and happy. And that's something that I do.
Do you usually find like a piece to feature around, you know, to work around, add things to supplement to that? Yes,
either, you know, a nice piece of art or a book collection, anything.
I love this. This really is personal. The love letters. They're real love letters.
So this is my husband's grandparents, and they started the beach tradition 85 years ago, and these are their love letters from World War II. So,
how wonderful is that? Now that is a talking piece.
Yeah, I love it.
I mean, that is just as wonderful and personal as a picture.
Yeah, it really is.
More.
And it adds texture, and it adds interest, and it gives people exactly something to talk about.
Where do you like to shop?
River Market, Bottoms Up at First Fridays in the West Bottoms. The 4th floor is my go-to place, and then the Mission Mall Antique Mart.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us on the show. First of all, this is absolutely beautiful. We need some help in our kitchen. You want to stay by and work for us? Okay, we'll put you to work, no doubt about it. All right, well,